02223. Counsel. State versus Dalvin Barry. You're on that side. Can I have parties announced? And are you Mr. Dalvin Keith Barry Jr.?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client? Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Barry, did you review the application for deferred adjudication? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Barry, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand your charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you. You will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? You're going to need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense? Mr. Barry, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $2,000 fine. If the court finds that there was a deadly weapon exhibited or used, the court will issue an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, and the state is recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea?
It is.
State is at the plea?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions? Outside the agreement, the state is asking for 200 hours of community service restitution and no contact with the complainant. Did you understand that those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
You know, one of the attachments.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to a jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are here.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Anything other than Class C misdemeanors in the blood?
All right. So why did you do this?
It was, it was like an argument that went wrong.
I'm sorry, what?
It was an argument. So I got into
An argument about what?
a money situation with my big mom.
All right, the mother of your child, you got into an argument,
Uh,
and what was the argument about?
about him owing her money for food stamps.
All right, that's not what it says here, although it says, I know,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's not what it says here, that's what that's about. So why did you interfere in that?
Me being hot-headed.
Hmm?
Me being hot-headed and angry, not one listen.
Mhm. And why does she have food stamps?
Man,
You said over food stamps?
yeah, it was over her, people give her payment.
I'm sorry, what?
You supposed to give her some money for a food stamp card. And,
Okay.
and he did.
And what does the tattoo over your eye say? The tattoo?
It
No love? No love for what?
was just a thing, like broken heart.
So how long, when did you get that?
Yeah.
When did you get that tattoo?
I've been had it.
I'm sorry, what?
So when I got it,
Yeah.
um,
December of what? 2024? Why? How old are you?
now,
So is your family in your life? Your mom?
kids, just my mom, my kids.
All right, so what did your mom say when you got the tattoo, no love?
She first thing.
You're gonna have to start making better choices. How far did you go in school?
School,
All right, so, and what do you do for a living?
the construction work.
And so, do you have children with Taisha?
Yes, ma'am. I have a little girl,
All right, and what is her age?
2 years old,
And what are the ages of your other children?
14, 12, and 5.
All right. So this is a second degree felony. You could end up going to prison for 20 years and then your children will be raised by someone else. You understand? So you're gonna have to start making better choices and doing things differently with your life. You understand?
So,
And nobody should be selling their food stamps for money or their card for money anyway. It's illegal. All right. No one wanted to address, or at least it's not outside the agreement. How much time are you asking for community supervision?
uh, asking for less than they're asking.
Oh, they're not asking for anything. It's not in here. So what are you asking for? All right, state they're asking for 4 years deferred adjudication. What are you asking for?
6, Judge.
So what is his criminal history?
That is fine. It is. And I have it with you minutes. For assault, which was placed on probation for 1 year in 2016. 2024 resisting arrest, in which he was convicted. And this aggravated assault of a weapon.
All right, thank you. This is what the court will do. $2,000 fine probated, 5 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, affirmative finding of deadly weapon, 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be deducted once parenting classes are completed. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No contact with Martin Wharton. And I'm sorry, and there'll be another 100 hours once he completes anger management. Field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations. Probation, is there anything else?
There's, I believe you said you were from Baytown. He lives in Baytown.
All right, what county is that?
It's, is it Harris?
I'm sorry, what, why do people whisper when they're here?
Chambers, when it says Chambers,
What?
Chambers County.
Chambers County?
Or what?
Harrison Chambers. It's like.
All right, he doesn't know. So it says Bayside, I'm just Googling, it says Bayside is a town in southern
It's Baytown.
Refugio.
Oh, Baytown,
Oh, it's Baytown, okay.
east of Houston.
Harris County Judge.
Yes.
Baytown, depending on where you live, on the Harris County.
All right, thank you, Rick.
Sure.
Thank you, Jeopardy. So we can do a transfer to Baytown. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
That's right.
We can go off the record. Here's the thing, whether you do your probation here in Bear County or Baytown or wherever it may be, you had better make sure you report. And part of your conditions of probation, which people never pay attention to, you are required to support your dependents. So that means when you have children, you need to pay your child support. You understand? Otherwise, if you don't, that's a violation of probation. You can't afford children, then you shouldn't be having children. And before you decide to have children, you need to map out who's going to be the babysitter, and it shouldn't be grandmother unless grandmother is asked beforehand. And how much is their school going to cost? What we're going to do for daycare, if we need to do daycare, and what we're going to do for preschool. All of that should be mapped out before you just go around being fruitful and multiplying. You understand? All right, good luck to you. You're welcome. CR 0000831, State versus Matthew Caballero. Can I have parties announced?
Ready for the state? Jump at us for defense.
And are you Mr. Caballero?
Yes, sir.
Deadly conduct as a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Judge, we offer you state exhibit number 1, including all of its attachments.
No objection, Judge.
And state, have you spoken with the complainant?
We have, Judge, we spoke to them about the plea officer and they are in their compliance.
All right, thank you. You may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I just ask that we follow the agreement, Judge.
All right, does he have criminal history?
No.
How old are you?
18 years old.
Why are parents allowing children to have guns in bedrooms with laser pointers? What were you thinking?
Mom, I just want to point out, this was not agreed to by Mom. This was something that was,
Why are you doing this?
Just, I wasn't really thinking about my future, what I want to do.
Well, I mean,
And in the moment, you know,
here's the thing, it's not about your future. You shot somebody in the face, and that's your friend, and you all are playing video games, and you're pulling out a gun from who knows where you received it with the laser pointer and pointing it at your friend. Guns are not toys. So how far did you go in school?
11th grade. If everything went right, you know, my mom, she already talked to my counselor, and before I came to jail, I was going to alternative, and I was about to finish. Like, the counselor was able to help me out. You know,
Why were you going to alternative?
I got in trouble I got in trouble at school
For what?
for this, THC. And so I was there for 45 days, and the counselor was able to help me out and lead me into direction to help me graduate, you know, so that way I can graduate this year. So my mom, I told her that if it's possible, you know, she can help me out still. If she can talk to my counselor to help me out, so that way I can finish school. And so my counselor, she said she was going to talk to the people for Excel, and she was going to get me in to where I can graduate. I only needed 5 more credits. And so that's my plan. You know, I at least want to finish school.
And
You know,
what are your plans after that?
I wanted to do I wanted to go to trade school, go to welding, but when it happened, I stopped going to school, you know, because I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know how to, you know, and eventually, I was like, well, I can't just not do nothing. I gotta finish school because that's what
Have
I
you
want.
spoken to your friend after this?
I haven't. I've tried to.
Well, I will tell you this, I've seen many cases where this happens, and then people don't take their friend to the hospital. They just drop them off somewhere and the person ends up dying and they're like, oh, we don't know what happened. So at least you did that. But
He did that and then further confessed. He did come back and tell the officer, no, this is the true story. So he has taken responsibility for his actions since day 2. Not day 1, but day 2.
all right, when's the last time you smoked?
Probably since I've been in here. I've been in jail for 3 months, so probably last day that I've been in here.
And how has jail been treating you? Do you enjoy jail?
No, man. No, you're
I don't know anybody who does. All right, this is what the court is going to do. With regards to placing you on probation for 10 years, I'm not going to do the full 10 years because these are young children being dumb. I am going to give you 6 years deferred adjudication. There's be no possession of firearms. There's a $1,000 fine to be probated. I need a 30-day reset for restitution hearing. State, if there's any restitution, you need to provide it at that time.
We ready, Judge?
All right, so August 20th will be for a restitution hearing. They're going to give you a reset form. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, 300 hours of community service restitution. Ms. Abrams, do you think that MRT, I don't think this is an MRT thing. I think this is children having guns and being stupid thing.
Judge, there's a cognitive behavior course and then you will gun safety course.
All right, so I'm going to order the gun safety course. And once that's completed, 50 hours will be deemed satisfied. 50 hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of the cognitive thinking course. Your remaining community service hours, which is 200 hours, will be deemed satisfied. And this is not a requirement. Here's the thing. You can either work in the heat with your 200 hours community service restitution, or either you obtain your GED or some sort of trade school certification, the court will deem that satisfied. Have you ever had any type of employment?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Abrams?
That's
Just while she's working on that, the gun safety course,
Just 1 second. Ms. Abrams, I don't know why it's not. You want me to repeat that? All right. So, Ms. Abrams, I'm not requiring him to work. He needs to concentrate on his education. But if he obtains employment, there should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. There's Well, does his friend want to have any contact with him or is that relationship over?
I don't believe there's, I mean, I don't believe there's any,
He does not.
I bet the parents don't want anything. I don't think there's any animosity, but Mr. Prater would know better than me.
Mr. Prater? Do you know if, the complainant wants to have contact with him or no?
No, Judge, there is no
Harold,
contact.
Then,
All right.
and we're fine with that.
That relationship is done, okay? So there's to be no contact with Christian Salazar. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything you need from the court to be successful?
Judge, one last thing, and forgive me, I've never gone through a gun safety course. My concern there is that he would violate his conditions of probation.
I don't think they don't give you guns.
They don't,
No.
okay, making sure.
It's just more educational.
Fine with me then.
Things like the most dangerous weapon is the unloaded weapon because you really don't know it's unloaded. Don't point a gun at somebody unless you're intending to use it. I'm not going to get into if you point a gun at somebody and your life is in danger, what should you do? But all right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you need to really think about what you did, okay? You'll probably be released at 1 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Abrams, do we need a TAP evaluation?
Yes, Judge.
All right, we'll do a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow recommendations. If the TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with outpatient. All right, make sure you make all the appointments, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Think you just gonna be excused?
Yeah.